Let's get to it. Hmm. Okay, this makes no sense. Nice. Ah, yeah, level 35. Something tells me I shouldn't be bothering myself with that. Hello, mover. Okay. Um, I have no idea why she wasn't swinging. Some of the controls are just overly complicated. I didn't. Really, I just didn't log in to Discord at all. I check it every now and then, but I don't really get notifications.
I can't let them see me.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll put it on my list for tomorrow. Hmm. Oh, this feels like a pretty bad idea. Hello, Ian. I'm gonna have to wait for that guy to come back. The level 7 elite, so is that guy having a shit behind those? Um, I wouldn't say so, but if you're trying to get into Destiny 2 now, you're missing out on a lot of things. Unfortunately, they didn't keep everything running from day one, for obvious reasons. What the actual fuck? Okay. He actually threw that thing in my fucking face. So, circling back to the original question. Nah, it isn't dead, but you can only play the stuff that's still active. Well, you can play, but it's kind of detached. If you haven't played any Destiny 2 prior to the final shape, I mean, I wouldn't say it's not playable, but you have a lot of catching up to do. Either via the game that's some footage that gives you a summary of the whole story, or via YouTube, but it does help. I don't know if you've played Destiny before, but if you haven't, yeah, you need to check out a lot of things. Expansions are not by any means tied to anything but the core game. You can play them individually. What is it? Your death mate. Nah. I tried to get back into it, but I would have wanted to play from the core game all the way up to the latest expansion. But I obviously can't do that, as I said it already. So, yeah, I tried to get back in, but in order to play, you need to have the expansions. Kinda suck. Now, in short, I heard about it. I saw a few trailers, but that's about the size of it. So I can't even say it's any good. It's a bit of a shame, really, because when I was trying to play, before realizing that without the expansion packs, basically, it's kind of useless. I was getting commendations like me making the game fun to play for others. Yeah, basically, I kept saving their freaking ass all the time, reviving them no matter where they died. So, yeah, I was being a good boy. Let's just get that marker off. It would make sense unlocking those fast travel points, but it's a level 45 region. Do I really want to get my ass kicked? Years ago, I was actually playing quite a bit of Destiny 2. Sadly, I didn't manage to drag all my freaking gear and character progress over. Bit of a setback.
Mice?
Do you sell Teppo?
Everyone's impressed with Teppo, but they can't beat a sharp blade. Can I show you some swords?
No, thank you.
Hmm.
A good Teppo is worth 10 souls.
These letters are the key to the Bella Line, brother. Access to Imai Soto himself. He may invite you to a tea ceremony.
You are fool! Sokyu-san knows me. He won't believe that I suddenly hold contracts for 30 bars of silver for the Portuguese of Nagasaki, or a shipment of Tanegashima Teppo for Oda Nobunaga.
These forgeries could have borrowed Nobunaga. One bears his seal.
That looks
Oh, yeah.
suspicious, even by Sakai standards.
If I am caught in this lie, I'll be barred from all trade. You have wasted centuries.
I use humor. Since you... Who are you?
Are you with the Imai?
Don't be a fool.
Pretty skinny for a
You're just some
blacksmith.
street thief who heard your childish cries.
Yeah, definitely looks like a thief.
Who or what I am does not matter. Give me the papers and carry on with your lives.
What letters? I don't know what you're talking about.
Be thankful I was the only one listening. Give me the letters, or Imai Sokyu will hear of it next.
No need to tell Master Sokyu. You can have the letters.
Wait! If she's the only one who knows, we just need to silence her. If you want them so bad, you could pay us 500 won.
I'm not paying 500 for these skinny bastards.
You are testing my patience. Do you know what I am? My people are born to kill. I am Shinobi.
Hey, put that away.
Certainly.
refused to listen to me, complaining he spent a fortune.
These letters will help me pass as a trader. Maybe I can barter a way into finding the woman with the gold teppo.
Is this actually serious? I literally killed the guy in the open street. And the dude didn't even try to chase me. Unbelievable. This is priceless.
I ask you to stop now. Join our search and stay alert.
Well, I'm well aware of that. But even in a video game, you'd think that they designed the AI just a little bit better. Say that sky is in the south. No, they were actually looking for the murderer. It's definitely Ubisoft being themselves, because sometimes the guards are extremely vigilant and you can't even fight without someone noticing. And then you get these guys who literally get someone murdered right in front of them and they don't have the freaking brains to start chasing me in the first place, not just looking at the fucking ground and the dead body. Wow. That's what I call precision. Hmm. Wait a second, why does it point? This makes no bloody sense. Unless there's a set of stairs inside the building. Nope. What the f... Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. Oh. This isn't it either. I bloody hate this shit. They just give you like an approximate location, but what the actual fuck is going on here? It points downwards 11 meters. Now, unless the guy literally turned into a freaking beetle and stuck himself underground, what the actual fuck is going on here? Hmm. Okay, if he's not here, then where the hell is he? That's so I haven't even been to a place like that. Hmm. This is hilarious. Why can't we just freaking find people? Why does everything need to be a goddamn puzzle? Well, it's quite clearly not here. I don't really get it. It gives me two separate locations. One I can't even find on the map. But this is for shit. Fuck it, I give up. I'm just circling around an empty spot.
All right, Naoe. From now on, in Sakai, you must be someone else.
And who the actual toss are you?
No one enters House Imai uninvited.
Forgive my ignorance. I'm a trader and would like to speak
He
with
was
Master
nowhere
Soki.
near
I'm told
the
he
spot
knows
the game was
everyone
showing
in
me.
Sakai.
That's true, but he doesn't grant an audience to just any merchant who comes to his door.
I'm not just any merchant. I bring letters, trade contracts.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Silver for Nagasaki. My father has some holdings and could help you with that. An order of Tanegashima Teppo. This bears the seal of Lord Nobunaga. You do know my father is his tea master?
Of course.
And that my father supplies Teppo for Lord Nobunaga's army.
Oops.
You're either very naive or incredibly bold.
I heard you need to take risks to succeed in Sakai. Why should we be rivals when we can work together?
You are more shrewd than I took you for. We can find what you need for a modest share of the profit. What shall I call you?
Did those idiots mention any particular name? Okay, let's roll the dice. Option 1, 2, or 3. Or maybe it doesn't even matter. Let's go with that.
Sanuki.
I am Sokun. Welcome to Sakai. Nothing in this city comes without cost. Except that piece of advice. I have business in town. Walk with me, and we'll take the measure of each other.
The people know you.
They know the Imai family.
Are all tea masters so revered in Sakai?
Only a few. But my father is much more than that. He would be first to tell you so.
You do not respect your father?
I do. It takes a smart man to rise as high as he. A hard man. I hope to have such
A hard
skill
man
that
who serves tea.
family business is mine. And speaking of business, excuse me while I deal with a minor affair. Shota! You still owe us money. Imai Sokyu is displeased.
Look at that tiny
These are
face.
hard times. You will have your money next week.
Lord Nobunaga may be coming for a visit. He too would be annoyed by this inconvenience.
You will have it tomorrow.
You and your father know Lord Nobunaga personally?
He is Lord Nobunaga's tea master. My father owes much of his fortune and influence to him. In return, we advocate for Lord Nobunaga in Sakai.
I didn't think someone like Lord Nobunaga cared for culture.
On the contrary,
Oh
he
boy.
takes the ceremony very seriously. He wishes to show his mastery on and off the field of battle.
Some call him a tyrant.
Not loudly. Some think his actions extreme.
We just walked past the guy I killed.
But no one has united
Oops.
this warring land the way he has.
You admire him?
I respect his effectiveness. These are uncertain times. But the Imai clan will thrive so long as Lord Nobunaga has power.
Do you speak that tongue?
Portuguese? A little. You can hear more and more of it spoken in our streets. It makes some nervous
That they might invade?
that they take over our markets. We need to control the sea trade. That will be my legacy. This is my office.
I thought you had business in town.
In Sakai, deals are sealed over sake.
Oh boy.
I'd rather you invite me for tea. I hear those ceremonies can open doors.
My father serves tea to the most powerful in the land. Why would he sit down with you?
Um. Both of it is a lie. And it's an ad break. Most likely for everyone. Oh, jeez. What should we go with? Hmm. Yeah, plus, if I think about it, it's really hard to come up with a convincing story about the second.
With the approval of House Imai, I'll bring in bigger, better contracts. To our mutual profit.
That is exactly the degree of boldness one needs to survive and thrive in Sakai. Very well. I'll speak to my father. To success.
There is one more thing I would ask. They say Sakai leads the Teppo trade. I'd like to meet merchants of that sort, or even other women with an interest there.
A gathering of women with an interest in Teppo? That's worth proposing just to see his reaction. I'll ask him. Inform yourself on tea etiquette, and then find yourself some more appropriate robes. A kosode, perhaps?
Of course. These are my traveling clothes.
Very good.
Yeah.
Take the time you need to prepare.
Traveling
Return
and
to the
murdering
house you might.
clothes. Oh boy.
The kosode for the tea ceremony will be part of my disguise.
Well, that makes
I'll
two of
need
us.
to choose wisely.
Oh yeah. Okay, I kind of lost track of what I'm supposed to do at this point. Hmm. Not what I was looking for. Hmm. Do I have to pick this up at a later stage? Well, nothing particular about this. Well, oh, there we go. You know, it's really freaking dumb. I actually have to do like a goddamn investigation just to figure out how to choose the most recent active quest.
A tea ceremony will require a rare kosode.
I wish to show you something.
Hello. Do you sell special kosode?
All of my kosode are special.
Enough for a tea ceremony? With some important guests.
Sure, I can make you something for that. In 1 week.
1 week? I can't wait that long.
Blame the pirates. They stopped the shipment of silk from being delivered. All kosode makers are in the same boat.
What about the fabrics you have on display?
Those are just for show.
And if I brought you some silk?
Well, I could make the kosode in 1 day, but unless someone deals with the pirates, you'll have to wait for the next shipment of silk.
Right. I just freaking knew it that I'm gonna have to fight someone on that ship. Ah, good grief. Well, that makes two of us. Well, I leveled up my gear and weapons, so that shouldn't be an issue. Now I just have to find the right ship, I guess. Okay, I see movement on the other one. Huh. I completely missed that particular piece of loot.
I should stay hidden here.
I'd rather get our more. Those Sakai merchants always hold out, but they pay up in the end.
Come on. I'd like to see you in the Kosore.
It would be the last thing.
Come on, guy, walk. Not in my direction. What a load of blocks. I'm gonna be seen. Okay, fucking power attacks.
That silk belongs in Saka. I will free it from these pirates.
Come on. Last sec. It didn't just cancel out my assassination. It also turned out that the guy cannot be assassinated from front. Whoa, okay. How come this dude never joined in? Usually they are quite eager. Okay. Are those ships part of the freaking outfit as well, or? Oh boy. Never mind that. I'm already done with this. It would be nice if the game would actually tell me what's the next freaking step. Because it still says retrieve the silks. Not even a hint that I already collected everything and the remaining 3 ships have nothing to do with it.
I have silk. You can keep what's left of it if you make me a kosode in 1 day.
Ah, of course, of course. Now, which silk? There's some nice red in there.
What about black? I like black.
There's black silk from the Namban. You know, the Portuguese? Not as fine as Chinese silk, but some might find it exotic.
I don't know. Red or black? Personally, I would go with red. I'm already sporting a red outfit. Some might find it exotic, yeah, but it's cheap as freaking Portuguese crap. No offense, but also,
I will follow your advice. A red kosode.
Good choice. I'll get to work. This is my best work yet. I hope it brings you success at your tea ceremony.
I'm sure it will. Thank you.
I have something to wear to the tea ceremony. Now, I need to learn what to do there.
I find it fairly dumb that you have to go to a completely separate screen. This isn't freaking The Witcher 2. I thought the color doesn't matter. I was thinking alongside my own preferences. It's a bit conflicting because I like red and black as well. I don't have scouts. Oh, well, I can change it. Oh, there we go. So the seasons either change when you go back to your hideout, or you can manually change seasons. I think I'm gonna find the fucking tea merchant on my own. think I see it already.
Let me know if you require anything.
Oh. Well, this is just ornament vendor. Oh, right. This isn't my.
You will return, I know it.
Well, I haven't had guided mode on at all.
I'm simply minding my own business.
It's just a Portuguese. Bingo.
These merchants must know something of tea etiquette. Do you know where I can learn tea etiquette?
Who do I look like? Sendo Rikyu?
Who is he?
Who is Sendo Rikyu? He is the undisputed master of the tea ceremony.
And you shower Master Sokyu with the same praise if he were here shopping for tea.
Nonsense, Master Rikyu. I would be content if I had no other customer but you.
A very gracious lie.
Do you teach the tea ceremony?
Mostly to the disinterested offspring of powerful daimyo and wealthy merchants.
I am no daimyo's daughter. I'm just a simple trader interested in the ways of tea.
Oh?
Yes. I am told tea ceremonies are a good place to meet people of influence. And perhaps their influential masters.
You are not from Sakai. You haven't traded your spirit for the promise of prosperity.
No, I am not. I must learn etiquette for Master Soku's tea ceremony.
Master Sokyu. Then you will need my help. Walk me to my home. We can talk on the way.
Yeah,
After he's brought
go
my
to the
home,
house of a guy you don't even
So,
know
what is it that you are really here to do in Sakai?
I told you,
and have
I'm here to trade
tea.
and make contacts.
Yes, that's what you told me. At any rate, opportunity has placed us on a common path. And who am I to refuse the call?
Why did you react to Master Soku's name like that? You don't like him?
As a Pharaoh Master, I respect what he has achieved. But we have different philosophies when it comes to tea.
So you don't like him?
Ah, we have arrived.
I would say none.
You must approach
I'm
your
being
training
sidetracked
in a state
constantly.
of readiness. Let me know
And if I'm
when
not
you
being
would like to
sidetracked,
begin.
I'm supposed to be grinding for resources.
I am ready.
Then come with me.
And everyone has this strange pronunciation. Like if all of them have speech difficulties. I really hope they were actually hiring Japanese voice actors for this. Otherwise, nothing saves them, in my opinion.
This place is beautiful, Master Rikyu.
Ah, it was designed around the four virtues: respect, tranquility, purity, and harmony. I approach my ceremonies the same way.
Before we begin, can I ask what you want from me?
What do I want?
I'm told everything here is either bargained or bought. What do you want in return?
Dear child, so many people demand a price. I try to bring a pinch of balance into the world. What I give is freely given. Now then, let's begin with basic etiquette. Rank and title are put aside. Guests
enter as equals. The host becomes the servant. First impressions tell people how to treat you. How would you bow to me?
Now this is a tricky one because in Japanese culture, the way you bow can be the utmost respect or the opposite. And most people don't get it right. I honestly have no idea. But he said the host becomes the servant. I don't know.
This is the correct way. The half bow puts us on equal standing, free from pride,
Bullseye.
prejudice. We can discuss art, poetry, architecture.
I am not very skilled in the arts. Certainly not in poetry.
Nonsense. It's simply comparing things to express feeling or giving voice to nature, like thunder tears the sky.
I
If he
see.
says so.
Like blood blossoming from a wound.
Yeah.
Not really exactly.
Senirak,
Little
you
harsh.
don't need to compose a poem on the night. Purity is honored in thought and action. The cleaning of utensils, the turning of the bowl.
The turning of the bowl?
We drink from a common bowl. Each turns it slightly to the right. In this way, the front, the most beautiful part of the bowl, faces the host and other guests as a sign of humility, of respect.
Is there anything else I should know?
It is customary to give a gift at the end of the ceremony. I've something to show you. My apprentice has selected 3 items from my personal collection. You may choose one to give to Master Sokyu. A Yijing teapot with gold trim representing the height of Chinese craftsmanship. A humble tea leaf jar that has passed through the hands of many masters. Finally, this unassuming bamboo ladle, fashioned by the unequal craftsman Shutoku.
I can't accept any of these. You're too generous.
Nonsense. Simply return that generosity to me or someone else. And so, we keep the world in balance. Choose.
Yeah, well. Does it matter? Well, we already sold ourselves as a low-key trader, so showing up with the most expensive item probably would be a little bit too much. Right. Leaf jar or ladle? Freaking teapot definitely sparks questions. Any thoughts? Ah, fuck it.
I will take the Yijing teapot with the gold trim.
An excellent choice. I hope you will find what you seek at the ceremony. And do come to see me once you've taken care of business.
I have what I need to attend the tea ceremony. Now, back to House Imai.
Now, how hard it is to have the freaking objective highlighted like all the time. Okay, I chose the non-guided mode, but that shouldn't matter. I mean, still, even under guided, it wouldn't solve everything for me. I think. Oops. Wrong side.
You must change into the kosode before I present you to father. I'll have a servant help you dress.
I can dress myself.
You can put on clothes. There's a difference.
If he says so. Wow, look at that mustache.
Yes, Master Sokyu.
Come closer. My sight is not what it was, and I'm too old to pose a threat.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I'm not surprised that one so young could secure the contracts you brought us. Would you believe I managed the most prosperous warehouse in Sakai when I was not much older than you?
Yes.
Very good. Tell me, did you receive the request from Lord Nobunaga directly?
I haven't had the honor of meeting him. I've only dealt with his agents.
Yes. That is how he would have arranged it. What is the name of this agent?
He told me his name was Chuta.
I do not know him, but I will. Now tell me, what is the purpose of the tea ceremony?
The tea ceremony is a way of honoring the four virtues.
You follow the teaching of Sen no Rikyu?
I am still learning and would welcome further instruction.
Master Rikyu puts much on philosophy, but equally important is form. By respecting the ritual, we honor the experience.
I understand.
Good. I'm pleased to say I was able to find 3 other women with similar interest.
Forgive me, Master Sokyu. Lord Mitsuhide arrived unannounced. He insists on speaking with you.
Why do I get the feeling that our cover is about to be busted?
Send him in.
These baggy clothes. I'm pretty sure they're comfortable, but oh my freaking god, this guy.
My apologies, Master Sokyu, but I must excuse myself from your ceremony in 3 days' time. I write to Lord Nobunaga tonight.
Your absence will sadden us, Lord Mitsuhide. Though, it is odd that he who requested your seat should so abruptly take it away.
Who can anticipate such a brilliant, unpredictable mind?
Indeed, I shall express my regrets to Lord Nobunaga in a letter.
No need. I will convey them. And I've left the gifts with your house steward. A poor excuse for the inconvenience.
Your acts of generosity are always appreciated.
Can you stop sucking each other's dicks? Let's move this along.
Did you recognize that man?
No. Should I?
That was Akechi Mitsuhide, one of Lord Nobunaga's generals.
Is that why you wanted me to stay? You believe he's connected to these contracts?
I believe nothing until I have evidence. Sometimes answers reveal new questions.
You don't trust him?
You have captured my interest. But do not presume to have earned more than that. The guests will gather in the garden ahead of the ceremony. You may join them there.
Imagine if those floors weren't sanded properly. You'd be collecting some serious amount of splinters. Walking barefoot.
Hello.
I am Sanuki. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you were
I
right.
am Otama.
I actually had to remember.
You must be new to Sakai. You haven't caught up with our fashion.
I am not so interested in decoration, unless it involves ornamented teppo.
That much is clear.
Wow.
You are friends with
Rude,
Imai?
bitch.
Our families have known each other for years.
Years?
How did you gain
More like
entry
years.
to this coveted event?
I trained under Master Sen Norikyu.
So, it is as Master Sokyu says. Sen Norikyu doesn't discriminate.
No.
Wow.
He's tired of teaching children with no other virtue than their name.
There's
Ooh.
something about you.
Burn.
that doesn't fit. Peasant with a piece of earth. Or a cat with a silver coin.
What did you say?
You stink of the countryside. Go back to your farm before you get hurt.
What a bitch.
Hello. We have
I was
not met.
clearly talking to the wrong piece of ass. Where is he?
I am Sanuki. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, hopefully this will
I
go
am
in a
Lady
different fashion.
Sachiko. I was unaware they allowed children at these ceremonies.
Well, I'm not friends with. Well.
We are partners in business.
Forgive me. My uncle says I had to grow up before I could learn manners. I'm here on my husband's behalf, but I'd rather be hunting.
Oh, what do you hunt?
Bandits.
Bandits?
They are a scourge on our land. My maidservants are trained with the teppo, and we deliver swift justice to those who loot and steal.
But what of those who steal to feed their families? Or to take back what once was theirs?
Theft is the most base and cowardly of crimes. No one should steal unless they are prepared to pay with their life. But this is hardly a fitting subject for this event. Excuse me while I contemplate this cherry tree.
Okay, well, one conversation is more fucked up than the other.
Good evening.
Mm-hmm. Here we go again.
I am Sanuki.
From one climber to another, it is worth the extra effort for a better Kosode.
There was a shortage of silk.
Still, you must find a way. You don't settle in Sakai, you make your claim. I mean no disrespect. I am Wakasa. You may have heard of me?
She doesn't mean disrespect, but she's still fucking disrespectful.
I've only recently arrived, but I would love to learn more about one so famous.
You have good instincts. Trust them. I am something of a legend in the making. I have my sights on Sakai. I wasn't born here, and some find my manner bold. Are they polite or plain spoken in... where did you say you are from?
Should we lie? Or should we be an ass? What the actual shit? Balls. Fuck it. Let's try and lie. I really don't know if... Oh, you can actually read it back. Now that's actually an interesting one.
I never told you. Sakai is the only place I wish to call home.
A good answer. Enjoy the ceremony. If you plan to stay in Sakai, come by Osaka Castle.
I think I've been there. I killed a lot of people.
The tea ceremony will begin soon. I would ask our newest arrival to Sakai to come forward.
Okay.
On behalf of House Imai, allow me to welcome you, Sanuki. As my honored guest, you will sit at my side, that you might better appreciate the preparing of the tea.
You do me too much honor.
Great. Hopefully I don't have to do this turning stuff.
I know this tea. Many years ago, I had it with the Shogun. When there was a Shogun.
I couldn't imagine drinking tea with no sugar or anything in it.
Truly sublime, Master Sokyu.
I did not create a leaf, merely realize its potential.
The aesthetics of this bowl are exquisite.
And now everyone exchanged saliva.
It belonged to my master, Takenojo.
Joe. What kind of Joe? Right, twice. I think. Was it right? I think right. This is the one thing with me and these games. My brain just doesn't care to remember anything. Okay. Right sounds about right.
The blend of flavor puts mind and soul in balance.
Well.
Master Sokyu, for your hospitality, please accept this dagger owned by the
See?
late Shogun Yoshimitsu.
It is.
She brought the freaking weapon.
Deserved.
It endures, like the Ashaga.
Master Sokyu, I hope you will have time to reflect upon this painting of a wild geese.
Thank
Oh
you,
boy.
Satoko.
And now we come with the
It
freaking
is
fancy
beautifully
teapot.
rendered.
like to offer you this snow mask, Master Sokyu, crafted by the artisan Zekan.
From Ono City? A discerning choice. I thank you.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
My gift can't compare to these treasures. Why would a tea master need another pot?
That is a Ijin pot. Very hard to come by. A thoughtful gift.
Don't you think the gold crashes with its simple elegance?
Not me.
You have honored me with your presence and gift. I will cherish this meeting. You may see yourselves out.
Oh, well, nice. We just exchanged saliva. Now you can fuck off. Okay. Oh, I'm certainly not making fun of the ceremony.
How
I
can I
mean,
discern any one of these is to do as killer? But I can't risk missing my chance at revenge. This one possesses a noble grace I didn't sense in the killer that night. She's grown hard out of necessity, not cruelty. I can see Otama committing murder on a moonlit night. Does she know who I am, or is she just bad? Wakasa and I are more alike than these others. She fought for her place here. But that path couldn't have been easy or clean. I can't let this opportunity walk away.
I might have to Google this one. That punk on the left. Oh. Yeah, go for it. I mean, at the end of the day, that Otama chick is far, far too arrogant. Yeah, shoot. Otherwise, I'm gonna Google it. Oh. Interesting. I was entirely convinced that it was the other one.
You've been watching me with more than idle curiosity.
I meant no offense. I've never met a woman quite like you.
And I suspect there's more to you under the mask.
Mask?
We hide our true selves in public. What do you say we talk somewhere we can let those masks drop?
I would like that.
Then come to my house. It's not far.
Right. The only thing that didn't match
I can't match Master Sokyu's
was the
wealth,
voice.
but I hope you'll feel more at ease here.
You have a beautiful home.
Would you believe this is the first place I truly dropped anchor? Before this, I was always on the move.
Why did you
Do
choose
you know?
Sakai? Were you looking for something?
I will explain myself, but do feel free to look around. Nothing comes in or out of Sakai without Sokyu taking his share. That is why I was at his ceremony tonight. Not out of any great love of tea, I prefer sake or Portuguese wine. Men like Soku and the Sokyu have the same fears and appetites as other men, susceptible to flattery and seduction. Those who aren't, those who stand in my way, they can feed the worms. Once I control the Teppo trade in Sakai, I will begin to assemble my fleet. Traders, smugglers, even pirates will answer my call. We'd form the greatest trading fleet to ever set sail and rule the markets. By trade or by bread. The future is trade.
How am I supposed to
and
say?
Sakai is the center of trade. Lord Nobunaga is not the first daimyo to desire this city.
How am I supposed to find a weapon?
There will be other warlords after him, and other tea masters. And Sakai will remain Sakai. To make this happen, I'd need men and women of vision. Not afraid to bloody their hands for a better life. Will you come on board with me? Would you like to be my queen of the sea?
I don't quite see. Oh. There we go.
That's not a toy.
I know. It's a coward's weapon.
Ah, that was the feeling I couldn't place. It's you from that night. So you gun me down like a coward. I have a better idea. Why don't you tell me what will make this right between us? And I'll get it for you.
You think I would bargain with my father's murderer?
You are in the strongest position. You offer life, I will trade anything for that.
Well, we've been following the honorable path, so yeah, let's go for the box. Revenge will sort itself out. I mean, I already said that I'm not looking for revenge when I went to that freaking temple or whatever.
I want the box you took from me that night.
Ah, the box. Well, it isn't here, but I can take you to it.
No. You'll tell me where it is.
I do that, you'll have no reason to let me live.
So you won't tell me where it is?
No.
Then you're of no use to me at all.
True. Oh well.
I did it. Wakasa is dead. And I am one step closer to avenging my father.
Well, then the whole conversation made no sense. At the end, she shot her anyways. Well, kinda. Victory, I mean, it was more like trying to freaking find everyone and everything to finally get the cat out of the bag. Finally. Hmm. Okay. Well, I got approximately 20 minutes left for tonight. I might not just start anything major. I could totally use the horse, but I'm not even sure that there's a road. Ah, bollocks. I guess so. I mean, right, I really, really, really need to know what the hell's going on here. Oh, okay. Oh, that was odd. Hmm. Nice. Okay. Oh. That's not much. Literally knocked it over. Oh my word. Um, I think it's safe to say that neither of us can see a thing right now. Okay, I have no idea where we're going right now, but it's not the first time. God, it. Um. What's the point of these freaking candles or whatever? You have to be kidding me. Tell me there's an easy way out. Well, that seems to be the right answer. But swim all the way? Really? Nope. I have to climb out somehow. Okay, this makes no freaking sense. Now I can get out. This is literally a freaking puddle. It wasn't too bad. Kinda had to ask for some backup info on who's the actual target is. But honestly, her voice would be probably the last thing I'd remember. Because obviously you don't see the face. Hmm. Oh, wait. Look at this. I think. Oh my word. Okay. I think it's safe to say that I completely lost track.
Time to go.
Okay, I take back everything I've ever said about all the Assassin's Creed dungeons and even Jedi Fallen Order. This is nuts. I've been in this one cave for 20 minutes and they're still not out of it. It's like the bloody mines of Moria. Ah, do I sense this right? Oh, okay. Hmm. Well, I think I'm out. More or less. We got the check mark. I don't quite know then what the hell was the notification. The area is not available yet. I've been everywhere in that freaking cave. I definitely appreciate the light setting. This was something else. Right. I don't know how much I have in resources. But I want to level up my gear.
I have heard the metal work. What do you need?
An umbrella. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, this is the thing. Once you start leveling up one particular sword, you can pretty much ignore the rest. Legendary light armor. Yeah, well, I don't think we will ever get heavy armor. It's kind of pointless to point it out.
Hurry back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a little irritating. There were a shit ton of resources I left behind yesterday. All stuff I could have used right now, but for whatever reason, there was no one to pick them up. Yeah, you can build a little village. Great. And also a little pointless exercise. Right. It's quite funny that I wasn't even supposed to be in Osaka. Cleaned house. I got check marks over both that place. Oh. Oh, not that. I had another major location. Completely annihilated. Hmm. Anyway. Whoa. Okay. That was some visual thinking. I can just leave the place in any direction I see fit. This will never stop being dumb. But you have to run out of the freaking hideout on foot in order to get on your horse. I mean, I can understand a lot of things, but this is like the first game that actually plays this dumb ass trick. Oh well. Die! Hmm. Is it just me or the enemies are leveling up with me? These were level 9s and I just literally reached level 9. It's a little odd. Oops, wrong button. I was getting an indication for another archer. Where is that dude? Frankly, I'm not entirely sure if I should get on my horse. I mean, within 100 yards there were two different groups. Right. You have to give credit where credit is due. They did a pretty good job with the environment. Obviously, you have to pull everything to extreme detail to fully appreciate it. But I wouldn't say anything particularly bad about how the world looks like. Obviously, I would have used more vibrant colors, but that's just a personal preference, I guess. We all know which game I'm comparing it to. I spotted that totally by accident. Right. Oh my freaking words. I forgot to look around. Oh, we're good. Okay, I might just hang up the keep here. But on next go, I'm gonna start off by killing a few of those samurai. Oh, they're right next to me, so why the hell not? After all, this is pretty much my playground right now. I can't really get the hell out of here. As odd as it is. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. It's 3:15. Alright. Oh. We made a tiny bit of progress. Still more than the last time. But yeah, I have to put that as a note or something on my phone to check if there's a discount code for this one. At this particular pace, this is going to take months to fetch. Anywho, all the better. Don't particularly like switching games too often, and boy, was Armored Core 6 a pretty freaking bad choice. It's pretty much solid on the shelf right next to Sekiro. Just for fun's sake, serious air quote, fun's sake. I might just look back into it, see if I can somehow beat that freaking monkey that was killing me all the time. As if you guys still remember that one. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish either of them. Anywho, I'm going to bugger off before the next ad block comes in. And I'll see you all next time. Probably at the same time-ish. Although I would probably try to start earlier than 1 AM. If I can help it. But I'm gonna let you know in a split second. I'm pretty sure I'm finishing late as fucking usual. Yep. Totally. Yeah. 12 past or more likely 1 AM. Till next time, be cool and keep on playing. And as always, peace.